Welcome to our channel where the shocking secrets, shocking truths and most dramatic plots of the Beyond the Gates series will be revealed in a realistic and captivating way. Each episode, each development is an unpredictable piece, containing tragedies, conspiracies and truths buried over the years, making viewers unable to take their eyes off. And in today's story, we will take you to one of the most shocking secrets. When June finally blurted out the truth she had kept hidden for so long, Bill was the biological father of Samantha and Tyrell. This is not only a big bang in the storyline but also a turning point that changes the entire fate of the characters, making their lives forever unable to return to the way they were before. June, the woman who seemed to have lived her whole life in sacrifice and silence, actually carries within her a terrible secret. Years ago, during a stormy period in her life, she entered into an ambiguous relationship with Bill, a man of status and power but also carrying within him the shadow of ambition and temptation. From that wrong love, 2 children were born, Samantha and Tyrell. But instead of letting them know the truth, June created another story, a perfect cover for her dead father, a fictional figure nourished by sweet memories and loving stories. In that way, she protected her children from judgment, from shame and from the terrible consequences that the truth could bring. However, time could not always be June's ally. Cracks began to appear in the story she created, rumors, suspicious looks and vague memories that Samantha and Tyrell could not explain. And then, one day, under the pressure of reality, June was forced to tell everything. She had no choice but to expose the secret that had been buried for decades, even though she knew that it would cause everything to collapse. The moment that confession was uttered, the whole world seemed to stop. Samantha was stunned, her mind falling into a chaotic vortex. She could not believe that Bill, the man she had suspected and feared many times, was now her biological father. Strange memories that had been ignored suddenly returned as clearly as a nightmare, making her shudder as she realized that everything had always existed, she just had never understood. Tyrell screamed in the silence of his soul, a rage rising as he realized that his life was just the result of a lie. Both of them suddenly became victims of a truth they did not want, forced to face the past that their mother had tried to hide. Bill, who had always been confident in controlling everything, could no longer escape. His face was cold, but his eyes burned with conflict. He understood that the past had returned, forcing him to face the responsibility he had once denied. The days of avoidance, the times of reassuring himself that silence was the safe choice, now became a double-edged sword, cutting deep into the fragile relationship between him and the children he had never truly loved or protected. This truth not only destroyed the family relationship, but also marked the beginning of a series of unpredictable consequences. Samantha fell into crisis. She began to doubt everything, from her childhood memories to her current relationships. She feels disgusted with herself because she cannot distinguish between what is real and what is fake in the feelings of those around her. Tyrell is engulfed in anger, unable to forgive his mother, nor accept Bill as a part of himself. He becomes unstable, reckless, acting like a man seeking release in hatred. June, although relieved to finally tell the truth, feels her heart broken. She has lost her son's trust, destroyed the world she built with all her love, and now has to pay the price for her past wrong choices. But the tragedy does not stop there. As the truth about her bloodline is revealed, other secrets begin to be dug up. People begin to wonder, is Bill related to the events of the past, to the losses, the sudden deaths? Relationships that seem unrelated are suddenly connected by a fragile but deadly thread. Clues emerge, revealing that the truth that Samantha and Tyrell have just learned is just the tip of the iceberg, while the hidden part below is still waiting to destroy everything. This story does not stop at the revelation of a family secret, but also a long tragedy, where love, betrayal, ambition and lies are intertwined into a spiral with no way out. Each character is pushed into a dead end, forced to choose between forgiveness or hatred, between continuing to move forward or being buried in the past. And the most terrible thing is that, no matter what they choose, the wounds in their hearts will never disappear. Stay tuned to discover the hidden secrets behind this truth. The next developments will certainly be even more shocking and dramatic, opening up a new journey full of darkness and danger for the characters. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any shocking details in Beyond the Gates.